Hello everyone and welcome back. I know it's been quite a minute since my last video, but today we are back to take a look at more Thomas DVDs. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of the greatest Thomas DVDs of all time. It is absolutely fantastic. Mud, Glorious Mud. Note the sarcasm. This release is very, very bad. Probably one of the worst Anchor Bay releases. So this is released onto DVD on May 6th of 2008, and that's all we have. So I don't have the standard version of this. I actually have a special variant. It is known as the Sounds of Sodor Collector's Edition. It's really weird. So I got this back in 2019. This was actually one of the first DVDs that I got when I got back into collecting around that time. And I haven't really found a normal copy since, and I don't really feel the need to go into eBay to just get a normal copy because this thing is just fine. But you know what? Whatever. So let's take a look at this here. So it's not a very impressive release. It's actually very subpar, like I said earlier. So we have Collector's Edition right up there. Sounds of Sodor. There's actually an episode called like Thomas and the Sounds of Sodor, so that's kind of interesting. That's from like season 16 though. We got the Thomas logo, Mud, Glorious Mud, Thomas and Isabella. That's pretty cool. And I believe that's Maithwaite Station, just recolored. Weird. And they are obviously covered in mud, so cool, I guess. On the side here, we have some options to play some sounds. I'm not going to play all of them because they're kind of annoying, but yes, they all work. You can hear Thomas's whistle, James's whistle, and Percy's whistle. I'll play Harold's choppers for you because it's the least annoying. I don't know if you could hear that well, but yes, that's actually pretty cool. Fun fact. Or not really a fun fact, but it's kind of interesting that over 10 years later, this is still working. And I have some like Thomas Winrelli stuff from the past 7 or so years that doesn't even work anymore. So the fact that this still works is pretty sick. On the side here, hit logo Mud, Glorious Mud, Thomas, Anchor Bay. Mud, Glorious Mud once again. You got that same stupid one card back that I hate so much. It's not a bad setup, it's just they use it so often. I believe that is from Missing Freight Cars. I actually didn't pull up the list of episodes, so I will do that quick. Let's go to the Thomas Wiki. Let's just keep looking through this while I search. Let's have a screenshot from my friend Denise. I'm going to switch hands while I type. Alright, in our little information hub right here, we have 6 fun-filled episodes, 3 sing-along songs, an activity sheet, and the character gallery. Runtime, 40 minutes, plus bonus features, color not rated. I mean, this is 2008. I'm not sure why they still have to put that's in color, because Thomas has always been in color, so maybe that's just a requirement by law. I don't know. Alright, I have the wiki page pulled up. The episodes we have are Edward the Really Useful Engine. Sorry, let me get closer to the microphone. We have Edward the Really Useful Engine, Thomas and the Avalanche, or Not So Hasty Cakes or Puddings, or whatever the US title is called. Missing Freight Cars, Mud, Glorious Mud, A Friend in Need, and Edward Trevor and the Really Useful Party. So, a very random assortment of episodes. I also like to note, this DVD probably had clips on it one time to keep it shut, but mine doesn't have that, so it opens extremely easily. Like, look at this, I could just go like, well, I can't really do that, but I can easily just go like I'm putting no pressure on. It just opens up. And the disc too, like, that just falls right out. Like, that wasn't my fault. Like, it just doesn't go in. So yeah, I just set it in here. It doesn't like clip in or anything. It just sits there in the little tray, but yep, here is the disc. We'll take a look at this pamphlet thing, but here's the area where I presume if you want to change a battery, you can. Let's actually take a look. Oh, this DVD also smells really weird too. I think it smells like old grandma's house, but I can't get that thing out. It's kind of screwed in, so I'm not going to bother with it, but we'll take a look at this booklet thing here. You get to see a bit more of the artwork from the front. Well, not a whole lot, but more of Isabella. It's pretty much the same as that, although we now have this little thing here which says join the Anchor Bay Kids Club, see back cover. I'm good, thank you. I like the red inside. The red looks really nice. Hop on board for trainloads of fun with all of your Island of Sodor friends. So it's basically just the same kind of booklets that we've been getting since like 2002, 2003. It just tells you, or just gives you a guide to the menus. Oh, here's also the episode lists right here, which is kind of dumb. I could have just waited to look inside here to look at the episodes, but I was lazy and didn't really feel like it. I don't know. I do like how for the character gallery they actually used the pack one. This one was on site with Thomas and Thomas's trusty friend, so it's cool that they brought this back, even though there are only 2 episodes with the pack in here, so kind of weird. And then if you want to get the activity sheet, you just put this in your computer and you can print it out. So here's the back. Join the Anchor Bay Kids Club. I don't think that even exists anymore, so whatever. And here's a little advertisement for Wow Wow Wubsy coming on DVD September 16th of 2008. Catch it on Nick Jr. and Noggin now. Cool. I remember Noggin. That was an interesting service or channel, whatever the hell you call it. Oh well. I'm not going to bother putting that in. So that's really all we have for the DVD itself. I'm not going to rant too much on this because people have done this in the past, but this is one of the most ridiculous assortment of episodes. We have, let's see, an episode from season 6, season 7, season 10, I think. The pack, season 6 and season 3, which is really weird. I don't understand why these are all on here. Thomas and the Avalanche is a season 7 episode that never got put on DVD, so that's cool that finally made it on. Missing Freight Cars is a Hit Era episode, which we hadn't gotten yet. And Mud Glorious Mud was the only pack episode that we hadn't gotten on DVD yet. Why this wasn't put on site with Thomas or Thomas's trusty friends is beyond me. I don't know why it devotes a whole DVD just for itself, but whatever. But we've gotten Edward the Really Useful Engine, A Friend in Need, and Edward Trevor and the Really Useful Party in DVDs before. Edward the Really Useful Engine, I believe, was on James and the Red Balloon. A Friend in Need was on New Friends for Thomas, and Edward Trevor and the Really Useful Party was on Thomas Gets Bumped. So why these are on here, I don't know. So we're going to completely change the lineup. First of all, I put Thomas and the Avalanche on, I think I put it on Thomas and the Really Brave Engines, if I'm not mistaken. That was a while ago, though. That was almost a year ago, wow. I don't care about the Hit Era, so I'm not going to bother with Missing Freight Cars. And I put Mud Glorious Mud on one of the pack releases. But yeah, we're going to completely change this to be Thomas Meets the Queen on DVD. So we never actually got that release on DVD. It was put onto VHS back in like 95, 96, around that time. But it never got put on a DVD, and 3 of those episodes never made it on a DVD. I'll just give the little rundown. So we have 4 Little Engines, Special Funnel, Train Stops Play, Bullseyes, Mind That Bike, and Thomas Meets the Queen. So I think I put Special Funnel has been on some other Christmas winter releases. Bullseyes, I think I put on, what did I put that on? I put it on maybe Percy Takes the Plunge. I don't remember exactly, but I put it with all the Daisy episodes. And then Thomas Meets the Queen, I believe I put... Actually, I can look at my list here. I have the thing. Oh, yeah, Percy Takes the Plunge is what Bullseyes is on. And then I put Special Funnel on Ultimate Christmas. Let me see here. What else do we need? What's the other one? Oh, Thomas Meets the Queen. I think that was on Thomas and a Special Letter. Is that what I put it on? Let me see this. Yep. So it's kind of redundant that we're getting the same episodes again, but you know what? It's just cool to have Thomas Meets the Queen on DVD, and it's kind of crappy to only put 3 episodes on the DVD and say, hey, this is the only way you can get them. But yeah, that's really all I have for this episode here. It's clocking in at around 10 minutes, so pretty good timing there. It's not like Engines and Escapades where it clocked in like 4 or 5 minutes around that time. So yeah, apologies again that I took another like 2-month break. I apologize. I just wanted to get my new studio all done, which it is at the moment. And I wanted to focus on videos on my main channel. But I'm hoping to have a new episode out every Saturday again for the next couple of months until I head off to college. We'll see how that works out. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Goodbye. You know what? Screw it. Here you go. Oh, come on, work for me. Oh. See, I told you it was loud. I could hear that through my entire house. That's absolutely bonkers.